In this video, I'm going to show you the difference between using Bing Chat, Google Bard, and ChatGPT. Now, Bing Chat is open to everyone. All you have to do is go to bing.com. You'll see this. You'll see introducing the new Bing, and you'll see chat at the top. I would just click the blue button, and if you do not have Microsoft Edge, this button right here will prompt you to download Microsoft Edge, but because I already have it, it's just gonna say start chatting. Let's input a prompt. Now this is what people talk about when they talk about prompt engineering. This is going to be the ultimate skill and leverage of someone that leverages chatbots like ChatGPT, Bing Chat, and Bard. The differentiator is what you put in is what you get out. The more skilled of a prompt engineer you become, the better the output. But for the intensive purposes of this particular video, what we're going to do is just give it a simple prompt. A step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video. Okay, so it's prompted to do this. Now it shouldn't be that hard. Here's an outline for a step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video. Introduction. Welcome and introduce the topic. B. Brief explanation of what personal branding is, why video is important for personal branding. A. Explanation of why video is a powerful tool. B. Examples of successful personal brands that use video. Okay, so this is pretty jumbled and not really that organized, but as you can see here, it does have like where it pulled this information from, right? So pulled it from the Washington Post, Asana, and Milana Note. This is pretty messy, especially if I want to then drag and drop to something like Notion, right? I'd have to go like this, A, B. Nobody wants to do that, okay? That's already a waste of my time, and nobody wants to do that. But this is the chat feature and not the compose feature. So I'll show you, and we're gonna prompt the compose feature, and we're gonna give it the exact same prompt. Now let's go to compose. So compose is supposed to be a little bit more organized. As you can see here, it's professional, casual, enthusiastic, informational, funny, paragraph, or blog post, or an email, or ideas. So let's do long, and then let's do informational, and let's give it the same prompt. Okay, so what it has done is pretty interesting. So we'll copy that and we'll put it into Notion. So it's already writing it like it's first person. So it's saying, welcome to the podcast where we help you grow your personal brand with video. I'm your host, and today we're going to talk about a step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video. Video is one of the most powerful tools to showcase your expertise. In this episode, we'll be covering the following steps: defining your niche, creating a video strategy and plan, choose the right equipment and tools, prepare your script and outline, record your video, edit your video, upload, and promote your video. So obviously you see the difference between compose and chat with Bing, all right? And it did a pretty good job. I find it interesting that it already wrote it in the first person. So now let's go to Google Bard. So we're gonna do the same thing to Bard. Now the way to get to Google Bard is you go to bard.google.com. Everyone has access. What I find really annoying is, for example, I have a Google business account, and you can't get access through your Google business account, but you can through just a regular personal account. Now let's try Bard. Same prompt, create a podcast episode outline for a step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video. Now it's saying, I do not have enough information about that person to help you with your request. I'm a large language model and I'm able to communicate and generate a human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts, but my knowledge about this person is limited. Okay, is there anything else I could do to help you with the request? Okay, this outline is for entrepreneurs. Okay, so Bard is spitting out here the 5 steps to start a business for entrepreneurs. That is not what we want, okay? So I guess we have to get more specific for it. Now let's reset this and let's hope. Actually, I'm interested to see if it will do it again. Create a podcast episode outline for, now let's say for a podcast episode titled okay. Now let's do this again. A step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video for entrepreneurs. What is going on? Okay, this is already create a podcast episode outline for a podcast episode titled. Okay, maybe create a step-by-step guide to build your personal brand. I mean, okay, my patience is limited. Now let's go to ChatGPT. I don't know what is happening with Bard, but that was kind of annoying. Now let's go to ChatGPT, and we're gonna show you the difference between 3.5 and 4. It's day and night. I love GPT-4. Unfortunately, we could still only do 25 prompts every 3 hours or something like that, which I'm waiting for it to be unlimited access. Even if I read in one of their research papers or something on their site that they may have unlimited access to Plus users for GPT-4 at a different subscription. I'd definitely be willing to pay more for unlimited GPT-4 access just because, as you'll see in this example, the difference is just day and night. And we're just gonna say, create a podcast episode outline for a step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video. Let's go. Okay, now, this is what I'm actually asking it to do. Even with the Bing example, it gave me bullet points, but I didn't ask it to create a speech. I didn't ask it to create something from first person or a monologue. I asked it for an outline. And so in my viewpoint, it didn't really give me, it gave me good information, but it didn't really give me what I was asking it for. All I'm asking is for an outline of a podcast episode with a specific title. What would that look like? So let's look at the information it spat out. So this is 3.5 again. So title, a step-by-step guide to build your personal brand with video. Introduction, welcome and introduction to the podcast. Briefly explain the importance of personal branding in today's digital age. Mention the specific focus of this episode, using video to build your personal brand. Understanding the power of video and personal branding, defining your personal brand, planning your video content strategy, creating high quality video content, engaging your audience through video, distributing and promoting your videos, monitoring and measuring success. Now, this is just 3.5. And what I find interesting is that when we look at the output for what Bing created, it basically said, you know, create a strategy plan. That's prepare your outline, edit the video, upload and promote your video. That's basically where it ended, right? At upload and promote. But when you look at GPT 3.5, it's not just saying upload and promote your video. It's even including things like engaging your audience. And then it takes a step further than Bing. It says monitoring and measuring success. Discuss the importance of monitoring and measuring the success of your video content, explain key metrics. So that is, as someone that does video a lot, you don't just upload and promote a video and then forget that it ever happened. The whole point of doing this, you need to monitor and measure success and follow the data and follow the metrics for you to be successful long term. So the fact that Bing missed this key point is really telling. Now let's go to ChatGPT 4. Sure. Here's an outline for a podcast. Step-by-step guide. Episode title. Okay. Lights, camera, action. Crafting your personal brand through video. Duration. Okay, we're getting a duration, 60 minutes, and it's already breaking down. Okay, the intro should be no longer than 5 minutes. This part should be 10 minutes. Okay. Detailed discussion, what it is, why it's important, and how it can impact your career or business. Case studies. Okay, we didn't get that anywhere else. Understanding your personal brand, creating your video content strategy, importance of SEO and keyword research. Okay, how to create a content calendar. All right, now we're including how to decide what kind of videos. We didn't get this before. Producing the video, promoting the video. What's very interesting is with GPT-4, it did not include the measuring part, but it's like it's detail of the outline, the context of it, the 5, the 10 minutes, the 10 minutes, the 10 minutes, the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes, the 5 minutes. It's more detailed, but with GPT-4, it's easier to, the best way I could say it is it's easier to get the most out of it if you're already an expert in what it is that you do. Because for me, I already know the importance of measuring. So I could say something like, I think you missed a few critical points in this outline. So, and GPT 3.5 missed a few too, such as collaboration with other creators, a whole section for live video, a whole section for live video events such as private webinars and master classes, measuring the success of videos once they are posted, at least on a weekly basis, as well as having a strategy to repurpose videos. For example, getting 20 clips out of a 1 hour live video, or turning a short video into a different medium, such as a blog post or a Twitter thread. So it's saying, I apologize for the oversight. Here's a revised version. So it's really like the main point that I want to drive here. Oh, and now I changed it to 90 minutes. Okay, that's interesting. Duration is now 90 minutes. And now let's see what it produces. But GPT-4, I really like, it's so much more detailed, but you almost, it's like having an exotic car. You've got to know how to drive an exotic car, or you could destroy it. So it could do more, it has more power, but you have to know how to steer it. So it's going to be easier if you already know what you're talking about, and you could kind of spot the blind spots that it has, and then it could help, you know, fill them in. So now, see, now it's kind of going overboard to impress me, where on the video production, it's even saying how to optimize for different platforms, right? We didn't get that before. Repurposing video content, discussing the benefits and strategies for repurposing, how to create multiple pieces of content from a single video, tips for repurposing live videos and other long-form content, measuring success, engaging with your audience. Okay, perfect. So this is what GPT-4 can produce. Again, you now see the difference between Bing, Bard, and ChatGPT. Make your own decision. If you don't know, Bing Chat is free. So Bing is free, accessible. It has currently access to real-time data such as news and all the latest of the latest on the internet. Same with Google, but for some reason didn't respond to the simple prompt. ChatGPT is free if you have the 3.5 version, but if you want access to ChatGPT 4, it's $20 a month. Again, though, it's limited access. You get 25 prompts for GPT-4 every 3 hours, but Plus users currently, as of today, do not have access to real-time data such as the news, but we're supposed to get it in the next week. I hope this video helped you make a decision as to where you should be spending your time prompting. Ciao.